check out the eggs, guys. It's actually full. We've got 4 out of 6 of them actually laying right now. Pretty awesome. I am pretty excited about some of the changes we're gonna make this year. Those 3 trees that you see there, they are all coming out, as well as that big grass bush there that we lovingly call Don King. That's going away. This is all coming out, and it is going to make room for our new perennial flower bed, which is awesome because we definitely want to attract pollinators. I think these trees have seen better days. The nacho chip garden bed is looking, wow, so cool. We put manure and sawdust in here, and it is breaking down like a champ. This is actually going to be extended. It's going to come out more this way on each side, and it's going to make our trellises a little bit taller, which is awesome because we are just barely missing our heads on that. So looking forward to making a bigger archway. That's coffee grounds, just in case you wondered what the heck that was. Just little amendments here and there. I cannot wait for this one. This is going to be where we put all of our glass gem corn and our leeks and onions. Everything that was put in here to break down is breaking down very good. I think it's going to mulch very well and retain some great moisture. What are you doing? It's amazing. All of a sudden they start laying eggs, and then they're friendly. They like you. See how she squats there? That's how you know she's definitely laying eggs. These girls used to run away from me like crazy, and now they want me to pick them up all the time. So here's kind of where I'm at on the new coop. Haven't gotten very far, as you can tell. Haven't even put the legs or support on yet, but I plan on getting the rest of them, the rest of the legs put on today. And that way we can start planning ahead for the flooring, and then we can start getting everything built. Hello, my dear. This one has done a complete 180. She started laying eggs. Now, she was the one, when we got as a chick, she was the loudest by far. Ran away and screamed all the time. As soon as she started laying eggs, she actually went a step further. I would open the nesting box and she'd come out and want me to pick her up. And I do that all the time now. So she all of a sudden turned into a big cuddle bunny. Sometimes I tend to forget just how lucky we really are where we're at. It does get cold, but we're so close to the mountains. It's a great view. The sky is blue probably 300 out of 365 days a year. Hey guys, welcome to Fleetwood Patch. My name is Jeremy. Thanks for checking out our channel. If you've not done so already, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps us out. Also, you can also check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Fleetwood Patch, or you can email us at fleetwoodpatch@gmail.com. Welcome to Friday. We are 1 week into the new year. So how's it been? How are you guys faring? Does it look a little different than 2020? Or do we feel like a lot of it's kind of come into the new year? There's a lot of changes going on in our world this year. And some of them for the better and some of them possibly not. I guess it depends on however we want to look at it. And I think right now, I think majority of people are kind of fearing the change. And that's okay. Fear is an emotion, and there's a reason we have it. But don't let it consume you. Right now in our country, we have a big change getting ready to happen. And as you saw, there are some people that really do not want that change to happen. whether it be for personal reasons, whether it be for political reasons, whether it be for whether or not they felt that the election was rigged, they felt cheated. Nevertheless, changes are about to happen, and those people panicked about it. And what did they do? They took it into their own hands. I'm not going to comment one way or another on it, but I will say this. Whenever you try to force something to happen that's out of your control, you're not going to see very good circumstances behind it. Change is inevitable. It's going to happen. That's why we were put down here on this earth. There's going to be changes all the time. But how we choose to react to those changes is going to be the big difference between you thriving and not.
But Jeremy, I really don't like who's going to be in office.
And that's okay. We live in a free country. We can say that we like who's in charge. We can also say we don't like who's in charge. That's the beauty of this. But changes always happen, guys. It's inevitable. It's just like out in your garden. Things are going to change. They probably change every year. And I think we fear that a lot. Because it's the fear of the unknown. Fear of, is it going to be a good change? Is it going to be a bad change? I don't know. What I do know is that I do have control over how I feel about it. Now, I can sit here and get upset. I can get happy about it. I can be fearful about it. It's all up to you. But I will tell you, if it's something that you want to feel a little happier in life about, just in everyday life, I don't care if it's political, I don't care if it's work, I don't care if it's personal life. If you want to feel better about change, sometimes you just got to take a deep breath and realize there's things that are just out of your control. Even the garden, even things that you plant out there, that you're planting out, that you're trying to make your own, Mother Nature might have other plans for that. So changes are going to happen everywhere, even out in that garden. But here's where you can use it to your advantage. Change is something that you can harness. What do I mean by that? You can change certain situations. If you're unhappy about things in life, you do have the power to change it. That sounds like a really bold statement. Jeremy, I gotta bring in money. I don't like my job, but I gotta bring in money. I don't like where I'm living, but this is all I can afford. I get it. I really do. You can choose to change that. Will it happen instantaneously? Probably not. But we have that choice. One thing I promised myself years back was I was never going to be involved in any situation that made me feel nervous, that made me feel anxious or upset. And if I was involved in a situation like that, I was going to do everything in my power to change it. What was one of the big things I did? I built a garden. And I kept building on it. And I kept building on it. And I kept building on it. And guess what? I'm still building on it today. There's changes that are happening all the time out there. And I'm happy about it. Because little by little, those changes are going to get me where I want to be. And it's going to make me feel a lot more fulfilled knowing that I took those steps to make those changes. So guys, whatever happens in your life, whatever changes come about, just don't freak out, okay? Take a deep breath. This is happening for a reason. I consider myself a person of pretty good faith, and I really do feel that God puts us through everything that we go through for a reason. Sometimes it's good, sometimes we view it as not so good, but there's always a reason for it. So take a step back, take a breath. I'm reminded of the scene in Rocky Balboa. You guys have probably seen this, maybe you haven't. One of my favorite lines in that is, it's not about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
If I could change and you could change, everybody could change.
Dude, that was so bad.
So guys, don't be afraid of what's about to change. Everything changes. Nothing stays the same. Even with what's going on right now in our country. It's not going to stay the same. Everything always changes. Guys, thanks for joining me today. Thanks for looking at my garden with me. Until next time, this is Jeremy with Fleetwood Patch saying, God bless. You got this.